So I'm just working on this Notorious here. Not terribly bad, but once in a while. Okay, it's a little better than last time. Not great, but sorry guys. I'm in line to get what's it called, fiber internet, but by the time they get around to installing it in our area, it's going to be a while. So they said hopefully October time frame will be when I get it. So I can't wait because it'll make live streams a lot better. So what's up, TRX? What's up, man? Thanks for joining. Oh, he is TRX. I forgot. TRX speaks French only, so that's pretty good English that you were able to type that. Good job, man. He's from France. So give a warm welcome to TRX joining all the way from France. Oh, what's up, Harold? Good to see you. Just got back home for a few. Oh, I've had a heck of a day, my friend, working on RCs. Long story, but this is hopefully the tail end of it. But man, it has not gone smoothly. So I may need a little of your help at some point here. Check into a hotspot. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, I could try that. Of course, now that I've already started the live stream, I don't want to disconnect. But yeah, I'll try that next time maybe. Oh, thanks, TRX. I love that. That's cool. Yeah, Randy. What's up, man? So I broke another upper arm. Now, this is one of those things, guys, when you break an upper arm, this has happened to me a couple times where I'm looking at my steering. I'm thinking, what is wrong with my steering? It's just not steering right. I went through the servo. I tightened up I checked the, what are these things called? I forget what they're called, but tightened up these sections here and everything, and I could not find it. And then sure enough, there's a crack in the upper arm, and that does it. That messes with the whole steering. And it's, a hairline fracture here. You can hardly see it, but if you ever have a steering problem, check your front upper arms. That may be the culprit. What's up, DD? Thank you. Send it. Yep. It's getting ready to send again. Thanks for joining. One subscriber on one of my videos said we should do a competition on long jumps. Oh, yeah. It could be at one of these days, I want to try to measure. We got to get one of those rolling measuring ones where it clicks away the foot. It clicks off the the distance on a rolling measuring thing, whatever it's called. But got to get one of those, and then we can measure out and see who actually got the longest. OG's game. So I'm switching out these arms with RPMs. I used to have these on, and now I'm bringing them back because I really don't have many other options. So what's everyone doing today? What's up, HTX? How's it going, man? Thanks for joining. Yeah, collaboration videos are super fun. That one we did with Canadian RC 96, if you guys saw that was super fun. I want to do more like that. Checking something here. Oh, UNX. Thanks for joining. All right. Good to have you in here. Rogue One's in here. Wow, it's got the whole crew's coming in. This is awesome. Make sure you hit that likes button, guys, if you're in here. Service Day for the Talion. Oh, if you guys haven't seen that, that reminds me. If you haven't seen that poll that I did, RC, I'm trying to do an RC community question every week, at least once a week, and it's so fun, guys. The poll results are really interesting. So I did a version 2 of the latest one I did, which was basically like which ARMA 6S truck should they release next as an update, and the Mojave and Talion came in hot. So I did another one. I just am curious, what's going to come in more popular? What would people like more? A new version of the Talion or a new version of the Mojave? So if you haven't seen that, go to my community post section and cast your vote, basically. The results are close so far because they're both super popular. It's hard to pick. They're both so, I could see both of those being good. I mean, quite frankly, they should come out with both, but which one would you like more is the question. All right. Where'd that go? So let's see. All right. Oh, Grizzly, what's up? Thanks for joining, man. Tried to do off-road speed tests with the Valkyrie MT, blown tire. Oh no, lost my GPS. Last I saw, so the GPS GNSS flew out of the truck. I've had that happen a couple times. Those things are tough, I will say. If anyone else has had that happen, mine's shot out so hard, and I'm like, oh no, the thing's toast, and then come back and it's still alive and well. So, oh, Mikey's RC Fun, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Mikey's RC Fun. He's got some serious skills with freestyle. He just posted a pretty cool longer short form video, which was like a compilation of all sorts of cool tricks that he's done recently. That thing was awesome. HTX says he thinks ARM is going to have a big drop soon. Any guesses, HTX, on what it's going to be? That would be nice. I mean, they should. Well, Traxxas just came out. It wasn't a big drop, but they just came out with their new version of the X-Max and the XRT. So maybe ARMA will be close behind. That'd be nice. Swill. All right. Yeah, you always gotta clarify, Swill. Which one is it? I figured it was you. It looks like you guys did a good bash the other day. That looked cool. Which way does this go? I'm working on the truck that Mikey loves here, the Notorious. but I've been doing nothing but fixing broken trucks all day today and running into all kinds of problems with it. But that's how it goes. Upper arm fixes are about the easiest thing you can do. I see. Thanks, TRX. I appreciate that. So, Rogue One, you said, just blew out the stock steering servo on my Kagama 6S. Oh, well, the steering servo on that thing is dumb. I mean, it's not a good servo. The Limited, I think, comes with the same one that the standard one comes with, like that I have. If it's the same one as that, very slow, not a good servo. If the Limited comes with a little more of an upgraded one, which I don't think it does, but if it does, then that's a little different. But I know the stock one sucked. I like had to change it out very quickly. What? DD says my neighbor is a designer for Fox Shocks. What? I want to meet that guy. And I keep telling him to talk them into making shocks for RCs. That would be awesome. Not just the caps. Yeah, that would be super cool. Well, I don't know if King makes the actual shocks, but I know they have labels on some of the shocks on, I don't know if it's the SBR or the UDR. Can't remember, but those things look pretty sick. The UDR I have here has some awesome bypass shocks on it. They look pretty realistic, at least. Let's see what we got going on here. The OG's talking about the Traxxas update. Yeah, I know. And look at the price, too. For a change of colors, $1,500. Are you kidding me? No, thanks. Mikey says, yeah. Swill says he blew another diff yesterday, rear this time. Oh, no. HR's on it. He's a mechanic. Yeah, who said that? UNX. Yeah, I agree. That the S66, what is it? 665 or 665. That thing is nice. It works well. No complaints. Stock servo on the Armas. The systems too, the power systems are nice too. They've really improved them, especially with the latest firmware update. Let's see. So Rogue says, Ian, well, it will be a heavier digital servo on it. Any suggestions? I just kind of go. I tend to go with the cheaper ones, honestly, in Amazon and stuff like Power HD or what's that other one called? Well, honestly, actually, the the one we were just talking about, the Spectrum S665, is not that expensive, especially if you go on, the website that will remain unnamed, so that people don't sell everything out of stock. But there's some ways to get them pretty cheap, so check around. But that Spectrum servo is a good one for multiple trucks. How many people are in the chat here? I don't know how to. I can't check. Hit the like button if you're in, guys. Help out the channel. Let's see. Randy says he wants that gold Raptor R Ultimate. Raptor? I didn't see that one. A newer version of it? Huh. What kind of diff fluid should I use in the rear of the Notorious? That's a good question. Rear? I usually use 20K, but what do other people think? 20 to 50K. Harold would be a good person to ask about that. I'd say 20 to 50 range. Oh, Harold says 50. All right. Yeah, get that S665. That's a good one. Harold says, soon you will have one of those fans I've been putting together. Oh, yeah, that really powerful one. That thing looks crazy. Have you, those tornado fans, what kind of looks like that? Those big, thick tornado fans? 12 watching. Thanks, Rogue One. I appreciate that. Oh, nice. Oh, gee, thank you, brother. You did not have to do that. I appreciate that. OG's putting some money in the chat. Thank you, brother. Big thanks. I have to perform some surgery. Oh, no. Well, thank you so much, and I hate to hear that, but hope you, surgery on the car. So, hope that's what you mean. I think that's what you mean. Yeah. Sorry, I totally read that wrong. Anyway, yeah. But geez, your tip threw me way off. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I can't read. Jersey says, "What's up? Hey, Jersey, welcome to the chat. If I haven't said that already, back into the hobby after 40 years. Wow. And already okay. Well, that's how it goes, right? It gets quick. You get them together quick. Start buying them. Well, check out the channel if you haven't, Jersey, already, because I got a lot of stuff for. Well, you're not a newbie, but the hobby has changed a lot in 40 years. So if you check out some of my playlists where I talk about like pro tips and education, that's where I talk a lot about, learning how to do things and, just pro tips. So check that out. Later, OG. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it so much what you did. You're the man. Take it easy. If you haven't checked out his channel, by the way, check it out. OG Nitro. He does a lot of nitro, obviously, and a little bit of electric, but mostly nitro. The guy's always working on them, always making videos, very frequently making videos. I'm envious of how many videos that guy can make. It's amazing, actually. Check out his channel. Oh, Swill's leaving? You leaving, Swill? If you are, take it easy, brother. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. We'll have to bash soon. Hi, man. What's up? I'm from India. Wow, love it. Oh my God, that's flattering. Love your content and quality of video. I appreciate that. Wow, we had someone from France and now someone from India. Jeez, you guys are making me feel I don't know, impressed. I guess this is flattering. Oh, okay. You're still here. All right. Miscommunication there. So, Nikhil, what kind of trucks do you drive? All right, so this should be set here. RPM arms on now. It's always so hard to remember which direction these things go, guys. I think I have it right. I'll see when I put the tires on, but I'm pretty sure. But there's no intuitive, you know, to go that way or this way. I'm pretty sure I got it right, though. It doesn't matter how many times I've done this. So, away it goes. Yeah, welcome, Nikhil. Thanks, guys, for welcoming him. What's the weather like in New England today? Oh, it was beautiful. Beautiful. Come on, Harold. It wasn't that hot. Get out of here. Jeez. It was perfect. Sunny. Yeah, come on. You couldn't ask for better. And now Harold tries to leave, too. Too hot. I'm out of here. Come on, Harold. You cannot do that. I'm new to this hobby. I have an Omni Terminator. All right. Planning to buy a Kraton 6S. There we go. What's up, Nikhil? You're going to make a great choice. Yes. Rogue One knows what's up. So, yeah. I could show you both here, buddy. Let me... If you want a little side-by-side just to see. Won't even fit on the stand. I don't know which one you're going to buy, but... So here's yours. This for size perspective here. And then here's what you're about to get. If you're getting the 6S, I assume it's 6S. You might get the 4 or the 8. I don't know, but I think I don't know if you specified, but there it is. Much better truck, I would say. You're going to have a blast with it. Ugh. Can't go wrong with the Kraton, I say. Oh, yeah, you did say 6S. Okay, yeah. All right, UNX. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate you coming. It was good to have you in a live stream. Go beat the hell out of your Kraton. Have fun, man. So, Washington, 70 degrees and overcast. Nice. That's good. And it's not raining, right? Washington gets a lot of rain. Yeah, 70s, 80s, perfect. Harold, you're checking out though, right? Did you say? I was just busting you. You can leave if you want, no problem. I won't guilt you into staying. Nikhil says, "Oh, am I saying your name right? Nikhil. Oh boy, that's huge. And I've been seeing your videos for the last 4. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Watching and subscribing. Very nice, man. Well, it's nice to meet you, and I'll be on the lookout for your comments in the future. Yeah, you got to get that 6S. Let me know how you like it too, because you know I'm a Kraton guy, that's for sure. Rocky, what's up, man? Yes, I knew you would come. Yeah, it's probably hot there. I'm sure. RMB. I had to do a number on the EXB today. Change out the center diff. Oh, okay, Nick Hill. All right, cool. Change out the center diff. I had to recalibrate the ESC because it was messed up. And then I was noticing that the truck was like stuttering when I was driving. I'm like, what the heck? The ESC is still messed up. And then I put it up on the stand and drove, like spun the wheels with the power. And I realized the wheels were so out of balance. I think I got too much water inside of them. And oh my God, they were just toast. So the whole truck was like vibrating. So then I changed out those tires. They were just the Copperhead 2s. Changed those out and it cured the problem. So it's impressive how much of an impact tire balance can have on your driving. That's for sure. Makes the whole truck look like it's like you got a bent drive shaft or something if it's too bad. So we'll see how these RPMs do. If I'm going to run RPM arms, I'm pretty much going to run just the upper ones. The lower ones have not really impressed me that much. Not too much. Right, so what should I run on next? Try to put these back on. Jersey, I gotta subscribe to you. I don't think I am subscribed. I just did right now. Sorry about that. I don't know if I noticed you, but I have now. Excited to check it out. Randy, your channel's starting to blow up, dude. You're really getting some subscribers fast. Keep up the good work. Oh, just bashing it. What's up, man? Thanks for joining. Just bashing it. Cool. J-Man, how you doing? Thanks for joining me. J-Man. What's everyone up to today? I spent way too much time wrenching on RCs today. My wife and daughter are out. Full advantage. Heading back from the lake. That sounds awesome. Oh, nice. Rogue One was looking at the new Vortex 223 two-wheel drive. Okay. Why? How come 2-wheel drive and not 4-wheel drive? I was looking at the 4-wheel drive one not too long ago. I was actually thinking of trying to get one for my daughter to see what would be a good truck for her to learn on. Kind of torn between that and the the Sentin. I want something that's tough, that will be relatively easy to learn on, not too fast but not too slow. So yeah, either Vortex or Sentin at this point is what I'm torn between. Oh, Just Bashing It just got back from Hobbytown. Nice. All right. Jose, welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining. Know anyone that wants to trade a Creighton 6S for a Sledge? I'm in South Hadley. Oh, so you're in Western Mass. That's cool. Creighton 6S for a Sledge. Interesting. Interesting proposal. How good is the Sledge? I don't have a Sledge, but I do like my Creightons. But yeah, I'll think about it if I know anyone. What ride? I'm working on the Notorious right here. Just finishing it up. I had a steering issue, then I found out it was the upper arm, so and then I had to fix a couple other things. That last bash video that I did with Harold ended up breaking several things, so today I went through and fixed them all up. And if you guys have ever seen these tires right here, these are the what are they called? The Geoforms, the Method RC Geoforms. Don't they look pretty cool? Huge tires for such a short truck. I would love to see a comparison video. I know. That's why I kind of was like piqued my interest when he said that. Yeah, a Sledge would be nice. I really don't honestly want a Sledge, but I do want to do that video. So you're not wrong. But the thing is, I don't really want to buy a Sledge. Just not as much into Traxxas, at least for the bashers. Oh, okay. Just Bashing It says he's got a video on the K6 versus Sledge. He's got a great channel. If you haven't subscribed to him, check him out. That would be a good. Go subscribe to Just Bashing It. Yeah, these wheels are awesome. It kind of almost looks like it looks camera or something to have a truck with this big of tires and this short of a wheelbase. It almost looks funny. Where's my top for this? No. All right, so this thing's done. There is another bash day coming up, if believe it or not. We just had, and now another one's coming up. So that one's going to be September 30th, I believe. No, not September 30th. It's going to be August 30th. So not that far away. So if you guys last one, which I know a lot of you did, well, stay tuned. We're going to do another one. The whole Falcon Boys crew at RC Madness and everyone else going to do a whole nother competition. So stay tuned. Yeah, that body's cool. I love it too. So Jose, back with the Sledge offer says lots of Treel and EXP upgrades, Treel bulkheads, EXP tower. Are you talking about on the sledge? Are you saying you want a sledge, or are you saying you want to give the sledge to get a Kraton? Because you're talking about EXP stuff here. The Kraton. I want a sledge. Oh, had you backwards there, Jose. Sorry. All right. Jose does not want to give a sledge. He wants to get a sledge. So, dang. Well, that's out. I'll have to ask around. I'll keep you posted if I find anything out. Let's see. Dirty. What's up, Dirty? I don't know if I said hi yet. Hey, Dirty. Thanks for joining. I'm going to try to get there this time. Oh, okay. Yeah. You got your truck working? Let's see. I have one payment on my truck and then off to the trans shop to get a new transmission put in. Geez, you're still working on that? Well, if you do you still want that part? That Kagama 4S part? If you do, let me know. I still have it. Definitely hit that like button, guys, if you're in here. Help out the channel. Show it some support. You know, you're already doing that, but hitting the like button helps. So now for this guy. So this one I have high hopes for. The Mojave 4S. I want to. There's a potential racing class for these. And I want to try racing this. Wouldn't that be cool? A short course race truck on an actual RC racetrack, like an 8-scale racetrack at RC Madness. I'm not a racer, but I think I do pretty well with this. So, I'll swap out the tires. Tires on it. So I can get out there and practice. Nick Hill says, Icy, are you into crawlers? No, not really. Not that I'm opposed to it. I just don't have any. But maybe one day I will. Are you? Yeah, Just Bastion says, smash that like button. That's right. Thank you. Randy says, Mojave, Mojave, yeah. Northeast. Thanks for joining. All right, another Northeasterner. I'm a nitro guy, but I enjoy almost anything RC. What is it that you're running in that? If you're talking about the Mojave, it's just stock. But I want to keep it stock. I recently bought it, so. Well, thanks for joining Northeast. Lots to look at. All right, just subscribe to Northeast. I would recommend others do the same. Let's see. What else we got? Dirty says, taking K4 Big Rock and possibly Notorious out there. Well, that would be cool. Working on the Big Rock right now, waiting for batteries to charge, and then out bashing I go. Cool, nice. Yeah, I kind of missed out on bashing today. But I got some much needed repairs done, and that feels good too. Is it super laggy right now? It looks laggy. Well, thanks for joining Just Bashing It. No problem. I appreciate you joining. Randy says I should have at least one crawler. What should I get, guys? What would be a good one? That Traxxas, what is it, the TRX, I think it's called? That one's pretty cool looking. I do like the scaleness of them. Let's see. JBI, you going to Ty's live tonight, he says. Cool. Thanks, Northeast. He just subbed to me. I appreciate that. Rogue says price mainly on the Vortex and just want the experience with two-wheel drive. Yeah, it is a good thing to learn on. I had a two-wheel drive Rustler at one point. They are tricky to drive in dirt. I will say that, but it does improve your skills. And on street, it doesn't matter so much. Yeah, the TRX. Okay, you recommend that? Those things are big, right? Those are the really big ones. There's that Jeep. I do like the really good. I like the scale look ones a lot, where it's like a Toyota Land Cruiser. The older ones, the FJ40 Land Cruisers. I don't know how easy it is to switch to a body like that, but I love that look. Or just like the Tacomas and things like that. I'm a Toyota guy at heart. So let's see how this looks. Huh. Looks a little small, but so there's that. That probably wouldn't fit. I don't think. Yeah, that's not bad. See, I prefer the 1/10 crawler. Just found an old one on OfferUp. Not really sure what to recommend. Just get one. All right. Mine's more of a comp crawler, less scale eyeball with. Okay, interesting. I have a two-wheel drive Slash, Northeast says, that had an 8th buggy conversion done. Has a Hobby Wing 150 ESC. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, those things are fun. Slashes. That would be like a similar kind of style as this. I kind of want to see if the truggy tire will fit on this. Let's see. Just oh. The only thing I've done on this is put a big old bash bar on it. Not going to be the greatest for racing, but it keeps that plastic chassis from cracking. Northeast says Team Associated just came out with a portal axle crawler. That's cool. But it's a kit. So you got to be serious. Yeah, I know. Aunt Randy, I want to see how this looks. My buddy Craig said that he saw someone driving a 4S Mojave on Truggy tires. So I want to see, is that actually possible? To me, it just seems like it's going to rub, but let's see what it actually does. It would look more proportioned, I think. Maybe. I don't know. These might be too big. So this versus this. That. Ooh, that looks nice. But that's up in the air. Let's see. That looks awesome, actually. What do you guys think about that? Ooh, it doesn't actually rub. That might be pretty neat. Ooh, that looks sick. All right, I'm going to do the other side. Might be the way to go. Randy likes it. Northeast likes it. All right. Might have to go with Truggy. RC Hotspot, thanks for joining. Just looking at making this 4S Mojave into a racer. Jeez, I'm glad I tried that. This looks way better. Those small ones just looked a little too small. The buggy tires. Ah. I love that they're neon too. Move all this crap. That's so cool. Mojave 4S Racer. And it'll probably get better grip too with the bigger tires. Oh, let's see. In that case, I'm buying more green wheels. That's right. Nikhil says, have you ever worn out your stock K6 tires? Not necessarily worn out, but it's more that they've kind of gotten water in the foam and become unbalanced, which just happened actually today. So where are they? They're over there, but I noticed that they're super wobbly and out of balance, and it's because I was spraying it down too much with water, and replaced them with some other ones that worked much better, but they're the same tire, just they weren't waterlogged. Usually with these tires, you don't really wear them out. I mean, you do occasionally, but you get a lot of use out of these tires. The tread is so tough, you know. It's more likely that it's either going to blow, like become unglued, or out of balance. But yeah, that does happen. I have like a ton of tires though. You're gonna accumulate them. You'll see. Guys, Nikhil in the chat here who's asking about the tires, he's from India. And he just, if you weren't here earlier, he joined earlier. He's only got one RC. It's got the what's it called? The Omni Terminator Relarlo, and he's thinking about buying a Creighton version, like a 6S Creighton. So I told him he should get it, and I'm sure you guys will too. Ooh, 350, Randy, it's calling you. 4S Mojave. So if anyone Northeast, are you nearby here? Do you have are you in Connecticut or Massachusetts? If so, you could join this racing class that we're going to try to get going here. And it doesn't have to be a 4S Mojave. It could be anything 10th scale, this type of a truck. And Vermont. I mean, Southern Vermont, if you're Southern Vermont, possibly. But RC Madness is where I'm talking about. But I love Vermont, by the way. The place is awesome. Burlington's my favorite. Four cows to every human in Vermont, Randy says. Well, there is a lot of rural sections, I know. Rutland. I forget where that is. Guys, I got to go do something really quick. I'll be right back. Don't leave. All right, I'm back. Super Troopers. That was a good movie. So is there any trucks you guys want to see while I'm here? Got one of the really clean Creightons is out. Has anyone ever... Let's see the new UDR. All right. Oh, two different things. White Truggy and new UDR. Well, I can show both. But has anyone ever had threads on a wheel hex strip before? Threads on a wheel hex. I can't say that I have. I don't. Oh yeah, I have one time. Yeah. Randy says yes, sir. There. With the top, without the top. Love the suspension on this thing. Look at that. Look at that travel. Boom. Beast. I love those shocks. This thing is so cool. Talk about scale. The back is the best. Very realistic. And it's got light bars here, here, here. Functional spare tires in the back. It was one of those trucks I always wanted to get, but it wasn't practical, and it's still not practical at all, but I love it. It's just fun to just drive around, not really jump, but more watch it maneuver the bumps and watch the suspension go. Good for slow-mo videos. Yeah, I'm happy with it, Randy. It's sort of like a Fabergé egg, very unique and highly detailed, but not something I'd want to throw around too hard. So that's kind of how I feel about it. It's delicate, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. The ones on my Notorious are stripped. So you're talking about the actual hex itself that you the nut that you put on, or the bolt? Oh yeah. Okay, so I just snagged the ones off my K6 now. I have ones coming tomorrow anyways. I don't like how the Arrma did the red wheel hex and the black wheel nuts. Those red wheel nuts are easy to buy on Amazon, by the way. I usually swap those out pretty quick. On the Notorious. Yeah, the lights are sweet. Oh yeah. Good call. So there's the 8. Here we go. It's the Losi 8. XTE, it's called XTE. This is the ready to run version of it. So, you could get the kit version where it's more expensive and more work, but better race truck for sure. I really love this truck though. This is one of my favorites aside from the Creighton. Comes with a censored spectrum system here, which is really smooth on power delivery. These are softer tires than it comes with. I just love it. It's so fun on the track. Does anyone have one of these? I know Randy has I think you have a nitro version of this. Losi Speed NTS. I've got two. I've never heard of those. I don't know too much about Losi, so what is that, like a street, like a speed car? Randy says I put the black wheel nuts on my Italian and on my junkyard Typhon. Got red ones for the Italian. I love the look of the red wheel nuts on the red hex. I agree with you. It looks way better than the black. I agree with you, Dirty. They should have come with red. ATNE. Okay. Randy, how do you like that so far? I think you didn't get that long ago. Yeah, if anyone, so Dirty says I don't have any race truggies. This was my first run at it. I made a couple videos, guys. If you know, I do a lot of reviews and comparisons. So if you haven't seen the review that I did of this, I did two of them. One original unboxing and review, and then one update. But it's it's really a truck for, in my opinion, someone who hasn't done racing but wants to get into it and doesn't want to go too cheap or too crazy. It's really a good mid entry point truck. And the nice part is you can continue to upgrade it with TLR parts as you go. So you could technically kind of continue to build on it and eventually turn it into like a TLR race truggy. So it's pretty, I mean, people race these as they are and do pretty well. So I really like it for that reason. I've got some links in my videos about this if you want to buy the truck or buy a Kraton or whatever. Nikhil, if you buy your Kraton, check out my links in my different affiliate links in my truck videos. Like if you go to one of my Kraton videos, you'll see a affiliate link for one of those. Doesn't cost you anything. It does help out the channel. So if you hit one of those, if any of you guys are going to buy a truck, please do so. Appreciate it. I got through Horizon Hobby, A-Main, CNHL, and then I have like an Amazon storefront that has all different trucks, parts, camera equipment, things like that. And then I try to like post deals if I see them. Super LaserNet 6S. Nikhil's asking about the Super LaserNet 6S and its scale compared to the Case 6. And its scale when compared to the K6. I've only driven the LaserNet. A buddy of mine had that, and so I drove that a fair amount. I thought it was pretty cool. It wasn't my favorite, but the Super LaserNet I would say would probably be better because the LaserNet itself has a lot of 10th scale small parts on it. Like the wheel nuts, for example, are very small. They're like what you would find on a like an Omni Terminator, but the truck itself is bigger, so it's kind of confusing. I don't know. It's got smaller motor and speed control. It's good for like bashing around on rocks and very rough terrain. But if I were to get one, I'd definitely want to get the Super LaserNet because it's not like huge, but it just is a little bit bulkier and bigger. But compared to the Kraton, no contest. Do not get the Super LaserNet over the Kraton. Trust me. If anyone disagrees, speak up. But I really don't think you're gonna have that be a better truck. See, yeah, look at what Rocky Mountain just said. That's case in point. I mean, it's not a Creighton, but still, same thing. Yeah, see, everyone's kind of saying the same thing. V6 dominant. Yep. Well, there's your answer. A resounding no, do not do it. They make a buggy version of this too. That's pretty cool. The Losi 8, I guess it's called. Now let's get this bad boy. Oof. This is the cleanest you'll ever see this truck. Because you guys that have been watching me for a while know that I bash this thing so hard. But it's looking good right now, thanks to Harold and his fine cleaning abilities. Oh, yeah. Look at how clean. I haven't driven this yet since the cleaning. The famous cleaning. Love this truck, though. Long jump champion truck. That's two-time champion. This truck has taken the crown for long jump and the Bash Day events. So I'm trying to go for number 3 here, August 30th. I don't know if I want to use this truck again, but I might need to because it's doing pretty good. So there's some tough competition out there, though. A lot of those guys fly pretty far, and a lot of the jumps came super close. Like I beat it by inches, kind of. So I'm not gonna get too I'm not gonna brag too hard here, but this is a cool truck. So it's a beast. So let's see. Rocky Mountain says you have 3 Creightons. That's the same as me. Nice. They're by far the best bashers I own. I have an 8S Outcast and an 8S Creighton and an X-Max, but nothing compares to the K6. Yep. There's just something. It's the perfect size, weight, and power to weight ratio, basically. When are you going to get a 5th scale? Well, Randy, Rocky just made the point that I don't need one. All right. So step off. I did have fun driving Harold's, though. You're right. Northeast says, gotta head out. Oh, sorry, man. Well, thanks for joining. Have a good evening. Yes, you too. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I got you sub to your channel, and I hope others can do the same. Northeast Mods. Heck yeah, beast mode. Harold's back. Ian, going to church, man. Talk to you later. Or during church. All right. Thanks for stopping through again, Harold. You should ask Built by Rob if he can film a live stream of the next Bash Fest. Yeah. Either one of us could. I mean, it could be him, me, anyone. Yeah, but Rob's usually the one announcing, so it would be kind of hard for him. He could do it if he had to multitask, but he's DJing the event, so it's kind of hard. That's so cool that he does that, though. He's really good at that. If it's fine, then may I know what you do for a living? Oh, I don't know. I have never revealed that. I work in the healthcare industry. I'll just say that. But yeah, definitely don't do this full time. This is just a fit it in where I can hobby. How about you, Nikhil? Machine operator for, well, Rocky says machine operator. Cool. It's one of these things about this hobby, you like really don't know what people do. Nurse? What the hell? I mean, there's nothing bad about that. I shouldn't say that. A dentist or a nurse? Well, we'll see. One of these days, it may be revealed. We could do a poll one of these days. Take your wager. Which one is it? So let's hear what Nikhil is and everyone else too, if you want to. Dirty says I work in retail. All right. Oof. Yeah. I bet. In Utah too. You get a good suntan. People, that's two people that think I'm a dentist. I do have Invisalign in, so I don't know if that's what's influencing you. I'm always self-conscious about the way I talk with it in, but maybe that's what's influencing your opinion here. Rocky Mountain says, I look like I'm wearing a shirt when I'm not wearing a shirt. That's how tan he is. Man. Can you imagine being a roofer? I knew someone who was, when I used to live in Arizona, I knew someone who was a roofer in Phoenix. What a brutal living that would be. God, that would be hard. Nothing would like phase you if you did that. You'd be so acclimatized to the hot, weather. That'd be insane. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I didn't catch that. Nikhil said, I'm a business analyst at Capgemini working for Italy clients. Huh. Business analyst. Interesting. Randy says, I bake indoors at 150 degrees. It's the best job in the winter, but summer sucks. So you're a baker? Now we're talking. I love food. Business analyst. So I'm trying to think what that would be. Sort of like auditing businesses. Is that what that, like auditing their finances? I also love finances. That's a bit of a side hobby of mine, stock investment and things like that. Rocky Mountain says, yeah, what I do for a living is very comparable to that. I pretty much drill steel pipe into the ground all day. Well, you work hard, play hard, right? And I know you do, Rocky. Send it. Dirty Max says, I want to get out of retail and go for my CDL. All right. That's a tough job, too. But it has its perks, so I hear. So, Randy, are you a baker? And what kind of things do you bake? Because my mouth is starting to water. Or are you a candlestick maker? Randy says, I kill things with heat. What? Oh, pest control? That's the opposite of a baker. Son of a... Rocky Mountain says, yeah, my little brother drives truck. He hauls crude oil and is gone all the time. Wow. Yeah, that would be hard to do. Yeah, that's the thing about it. Like, you're gone so long. That'd be tricky. Look here. So I'm gonna do some grilling tonight, guys. Anyone gonna what? I know it's in New England area here. It's getting close to dinner time. I don't know about others. I know Rocky Mountain probably not, but anyone have any good plans for dinner? I'm gonna be grilling some steak. Gonna be good stuff. Thanks for joining, Nikhil. Nice to meet you. And yeah, I'll see you around. Hopefully, I'll see you in the comments of the video. I'm about to wind down here too, but Randy says, I use heating equipment to heat up the interior of homes to 150 degrees to kill the bugs. Oof. All right, now I see. You're being very cryptic there with your baker thing here. That makes sense now. You're literally baking the home. In my line of work, occasionally people have bed bugs, and I know that is used to get rid of them, eradicate the bugs, because otherwise they will not die. So I don't know if you ever work with that type of, bug, but those things are relentless, I hear. I just got done eating marinated steak tips in Italian dressing that I cooked on the grill. Beautiful. Now we're talking here. Dirty Max. Rogue says, none here. We had a late lunch. Roasted chicken and mashed potatoes and corn. Oh, yeah. I feel like I could make a YouTube channel just on, like, talking about food. I love this stuff. Making me hungry. So it says, I also visited... We're talking about food and bed bugs. This is a good combination. Visited medical facilities for bed bugs. We use steam machines for those sites. Bed bugs are the bulk of what I deal with. Oh, okay, so you do know. Yeah, they're so, what's the word? resilient, I guess. And I cooked them on a charcoal grill. Wow, that's even more authentic. I occasionally smoke things on the grill, but very rarely. And I do love, we have a vegetable garden right now, and man, I just made the best pico de gallo, fresh, homegrown tomatoes. You know, if anyone's ever homegrown tomatoes, you know those are way better than store-bought. Chop those up, and as many homegrown ingredients as I can, put in there with a bunch of lime and garlic salt, and put chips in that. So good. Grizzly says, I did a video on some smoked chicken. Oh, really? Now I want to watch that. A video on some smoked chicken legs and ribs about a week ago. I do want to see that. I'm going to have to make a note of that. All right, I pulled up your channel so I don't forget. I will check that out, Grizzly. I love that kind of stuff. All right, Rocky. No problem. Hey, guys, I think I'm going to wind down too. This was super fun. I appreciate all you guys just chiming in and talking. This was really fun. And I hope you guys keep watching the channel. Keep hanging out. You guys are the best. Man, I feel like we're going to have to do a poll at some point. What job? Actually, it can't even be a poll because there's so many random things that you guys, a dentist and an IT guy. Geez, I'm starting to get I must be pretty nerdy. But hey, I'll take it. Yeah, we'll have to, Road Rage Wayne chimes in. We're just about to end. When are you going to get a DV? Oh, Road Rage Wayne. I don't know. You guys all have one, but I don't have one. I'm the only one left. I'll get one when they come out with the version 3. So everyone's trying to guess what I do. And I have not said it, so don't say anything, Road Rage. But asking to guess what I do for a living. Physical therapy, dentist, or IT is the running options. But we will see one day maybe, but otherwise we'll just keep it vague. But hey guys, I appreciate you guys all joining. This was fun. 30 max, I don't have one, so you're not the only one. Yep, exactly. Yeah, many people do not have a DBXLE. You can use my movie. Yeah, Road Rage. You got that right. I'm an up and coming movie producer. That's right. So hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend, Sunday. Don't do anything too crazy, but bash it if you can. If it's still light where you are, go send your trucks. And stay tuned for the next video whenever that comes. Fun hanging out with you all. And I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.